Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Candace, and I'm a magazine publisher. And today I'm getting ready to do an interview. I actually have to go to a place, which normally I do a lot of Zooms, but because it's here in my community, I'm going to be going out to do this interview with a community organizer that's meeting with a public official or someone from the commissioner's office. So, the story is kind of sad, so I have to give myself time to get my mind right. So basically what happened is there's a certain area of the county that does not get a lot of attention. And, there's a lot of people of color that live in this area. And basically there was a young boy coming from the park, and because there are no sidewalks and basically just no pedestrian safety measures in place, the speed limit is set pretty low, but people often speed through this neighborhood, and he was hit. And it was very tragic for the community. A lot of them were not able to really speak out because nobody came to do anything extra like they would do in other neighborhoods. And so they reached out to Marlo Jones, which is a community organizer with Faith in Florida. They recognize that a lot of times, when he speak up about things, there is action taken. And so they reached out to him. Plus, he grew up in this community, and a lot of his family has been in this community for close to 100 years. And so they reached out to him, and he was able to reach out to the county. And so today the commissioner agreed to attend this walk of the community and to just see what's going on. And let me just say that other people within the city council and other people that may have been able to make a strong impact on something positive in this community happening was invited by email to come out, and no one responded but the commissioner's office. So today, basically, I'm on my way to meet with community organizer Marlo Jones with Faith in Florida, as well as the legislative assistant to the Pasco County Commissioner's Office, Todd Pillars. And we're also going to meet with one of the residents in the community, Miss Carol Ann. So stay tuned. I got a couple of interviews coming up. We're going live in 3, 2, 1.
So my aunt just talked to Todd, Todd is the assistant to the county commissioner. He's like the county commissioner's right-hand man. Todd came out here to talk with us and kind of explain to us the process of what we need to do to improve public safety here in the community. So what he did was he came out here, he took some pictures, he listened to what I had to say, he listened to the impacted resident that lives here, my aunt. We talked about a young man by the name of AJ, who we would like to say to his family, we do give our condolences to you on the passing of AJ. He got hit by a car traveling on his skateboard on the 23rd of April. So we wanted to try to improve public safety. We have a ballpark here. There's a school here. We should have sidewalks here. It should have been done a long time ago. But like Todd said, it's a small corridor where nobody really knows. So people like us get forgotten. So the purpose of this meeting today and this neighborhood walk today was to show Todd, it was his first time in this part of town, what exactly we're going through. And he was actually able to see people speeding down the street, driving crazy, firsthand how dangerous it is. So right away, he's going to, contact us. He's going to reach out to the people that actually control this, the boards, the committees, and we're going to get something moving. Now, it is a process. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, but this is the first step. It's communicating, talking to your elected officials, and trying to come up with a plan of action. So we want to thank County Commissioner Gary Bradford's office, Todd, Paula. We want to thank Pasco Connect for coming out and covering this. Thank you, Candace. We want to thank Mrs. Dawkins, the Pine Hill resident who came out and told us about this tragic story of this young man who lost his life and about some of the things the residents are needing here. So we're going to get some solutions for the people here. Stay tuned. Thank you to Faith in Florida for sending me out here to work with the people.
Boy had went up here to the little league baseball field, and I guess he was leaving, and he was coming down the hill and stuff, and this car come flying by and scooped him up. He went airborne, you know, and then his shoes landed in our yard, and the skateboard that he was on was plastered in front of the car, you know, so they say the boy fighted for about 2 weeks for his life, you know, and then he passed away, you know. And we were wondering what happened, how he was doing, but, you know, we didn't know until we seen the state trooper out here, you know, investigating it.
Right. So did anybody come and ask you all questions?
I think they did ask my grandkids questions about, you know, what happened and stuff, but...
What happened with the driver? Do you know? Did he get a ticket, or
we didn't?
What would you like to see done around this neighborhood?
I would like to see more sidewalks put down because we've been wanting that for years, you know, but nothing never been done about that part of it.
How many people you think live back here?
2, 4, about 6 sets of family members, you know. There was a lot of us, but a lot of us got thrown and moved away. You know, but a few families still live here.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, if I have any additional...
This is really the first step. We can look and see what we can get involved. Because the other part of it is if we can find a way that it's connected to a trail system, then that can actually help things along. So, you know, we'll talk to what's our BPAC, which is our bicycle and pedestrian action committee, and they look at where sidewalks need to be. They're kind of the first line of defense, and then we'll figure out what those boundaries are. 25 mile speed limit, that helps. The Little League plays there, so it's getting a lot of activity. So what you guys are concerned about is mainly at night and the speed that they're traveling after dark.
Do you have any other concerns, like far as, you know, like the sidewalks or the lighting? Is there anything else that, like, you know, you see?
That's what we need most.
Yeah.
How much do kids come walking through here? Is this like a bus area, or, you know, what's the foot traffic? Because if it's a lot of foot traffic, it makes sense to put a sidewalk.
Well, some kids walk to that baseball field, and then there's a lot of kids live right here.
Yeah.
You know, it is. And then kids go over here to the school.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's very dangerous,
So
especially right there at that place.
It is very dangerous.
Yeah, we were just talking about, you know, I was asking Todd about, it's so confusing to figure out, like, who owns what. Like, we know this is county, but, like, right across the street, that little part from the city. And he was explaining to me, he explained to me that they annex out certain parts and, you know, their little incorporated city limits. That's why it's kind of a little confusing, like a jigsaw.
So, you know, if it were just one side, if it was all county, that'd be one thing. If it was all the city, it is likely, I'm thinking all that side is going to be the city. Challenge with sidewalks there is you've already got power sidewalk. It's going to have the cost of possibly having to move those.
Hopefully Duke Energy with all the money they have made this year.
Right.
Maybe like
video games and charging their iPad, their phone,
Right.
and everything else.
It seems like it's getting
right.
more expensive too, ain't it?
So what type of test you said that needs to happen? You were saying
Traffic study is probably the first. And they may have some of that information. I just don't know.
Okay.
Because this is, we just did the upgrades on the park. They just redid the baseball fields there. So
What do you make that bridge there? I never understood that. This used to be flat. Remember back in the day? Well, are you from here?
I live here.
Okay. This your first time here? Welcome. Welcome to Pine Hill. Yeah. It used to be flat, probably 15, maybe 5. When did they do that? About 7 years ago, maybe? Used to be flat.
Look like a mosquito fest.
Yeah. If anything, yeah.
If anything, it's mosquito fest.
So a traffic study would be the first thing. And we could also get some from the police department, the sheriff's department, any accidents, the young man being hit. We can get the statistics from that. Really, there's no way. There's just no consistent way to figure out, how many people are walking.
Yeah.
That changes daily and so that's really the main thing. Get it on the radar, and then start the process to see what can be done. There's after this budget cycle, and of course after the federal government gets figuring out their budget.
Hopefully they do that soon.
Yeah, pretty soon.
Yeah.
And once you do that, see what's left over from like the ARPA money, basically the COVID money, whatever is left over from any of the disaster funds and different things like that, because that's generally what goes to.
And when do they normally figure all that stuff out?
It's on right now. Our budget process goes from now until the end of July, and then they approve the budget, and then that kicks in October. But like I said, even some of the stuff that we have for in front of schools, it's marked for 3 and 4 and 5 years out before. It
takes normally about 5 years to get sidewalks in, is what Todd was telling me. That's normally, even sometimes with speed bumps and stuff, there's a bunch of studies that go into it, a lot of moving parts. So we're starting the first part of communicating. And talking about the issue, and we want to thank Commissioner Bradford's office for coming out, and Todd for coming out and calling everybody, because this is the first part. This is the first part, and what really made me want to contact you guys is the community. That ballpark's been a part of the community since I was a small kid.
Me too.
So, it's been here forever.
Well, anywhere that anywhere kids are going to, and our active safety is a huge issue for Commissioner Bradford. He's taken an interest in the Little League being there, so he's happy to be involved and that's awesome. To help move this forward.
That's awesome. Candace, thank you so much. Can you get a picture of us, Candace?
Yeah,
Todd
absolutely.
came out here with us. This is his first time on the hill. Come on, Auntie, get in here. This is his first time on the hill. We got.
All right.
I love it. Let me get the Newport Richie sign in the bag.
All right.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
Your name again?
Carol Dorcas.
Carol Dorcas. How long have you been living here?
All my life.
All your life.
Uh-huh.
How has things
And
changed over the years?
Really, I don't see too much change.
Any positive changes you've seen, the improvements to the area over the years?
Just the Little League baseball field. I'm in the school, and they moved the bus barn. It used to be down at the other end. Now it's down here, so a little bit have changed.
So all of this is Newport.
said, man, we've been trying to get the city and the county to come together for quite some time to figure something out because, you know, and also the residents are saying, well, it's not really at dark time. I mean, you see how people dart down the road now, like it's the Kentucky Derby or something.
20 miles an hour, they don't quite pay.
Yeah. So what do you think would be more better? Speed bump, or do you think more sidewalk? What do you think would actually be the most quickest thing to help?
Speed bumps are quick.
Yeah.
What speed bumps, what it takes, I don't know, I can't speak for Newport Richie what their process is, but we actually have to get numbers that justify a traffic study, and a traffic study that has to go, they have to do that, it takes a period of time, and then the number of people on the stretch of road have to literally vote. You know what a PBAS is?
No.
So in Pasco County, our roads are our private property. So whatever owns this house has this portion of road. In the county they maintain the roads,
Yeah.
but they don't repave the roads.
Yeah.
They
Like
charge.
this road right here is a private road.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is that thing. But when it's time to repave it, it's responsible for
Yeah.
that cost portion.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's a balancing process. Every parcel that has a part of the road that was affected, speed bumps, they would have a vote on it.
Yeah.
And not a whole lot of city, county, and cemetery. And there's three right here that don't even vote.
Yeah, right. That's how it's so confusing. Like when you're trying to tell the residents, okay, well, we can try to talk to someone on your behalf, but who do you talk to when it's like so, like you said, this parcel belongs to the county, this parcel belongs to the city,
Right.
and it's so jigsaw.
It is.
Why is it like that?
Because the cities they can, as long as they can provide services to the residents and the businesses, they can annex that property. That's what they've done over time. They've annexed those parcels in, and that makes our city boundary. It's just,
I've always wondered why this is like in the county, but not in the city of Newport Richie or in Port Richie for that matter. But yeah.
there's right now there's only five.
Hey, Carol,
5 cities.
come here, Carol. She's a resident here. She's been living here for a whole lot. Go ahead.
Yeah. There's only 5 cities in Pasco County.
Yeah.
That's what makes it kind of unique. The rest of it's all unincorporated. And so you got chartered counties and unchartered counties that are unincorporated. That's what we are, is Pasco. So we support the cities as best we can, but whatever their boundaries are, it's up to them.
Hello.
Hey, Auntie, this is Todd from County Commissioner Bradford's office.
Good to meet you.
We're out here talking about, we talked about the young man that got hit by the car.
Oh, yeah. That was sad. It really was.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
They drive too fast on this road. They really do.
Yeah. So this goes down. Is there a commercial area down at the other end?
So yeah, that's commercial down at that end, right?
Yeah.
Commercial, and then kind of down there is industrial commercial. You know, you got the county owns property on there too. So well, you guys own the baseball field, but they own like I think the little pit there or whatever,
where they do
their little gas fill up or whatever. But yeah, so it's kind of hard to figure out who owns what. But like you said, it's all parceled out and
yeah. Let's see if that's. I'm sure that's. That's it, and that's the state controls a lot of things that we can do with land.
Yeah.
And then what they've also, the state has given the cities a lot of control over what they can do. And so if they can, like I said, support the services, water, sewer, and all of those services, if they can provide that to that area, we can if they want.
yeah.
So They're the man.
It ain't me.
It ain't me.
We're just here to help the people. That's all we can do. Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, of course.
And I appreciate you. Got my